Dallas and Brad here. We are on the way to Talladega Short Track tonight. It is Friday night of NASCAR weekend and we are going to be running limited. We got our motor back Wednesday. We got it crunk up yesterday. Everything's good so far. So we're headed there to see what we can do tonight. What are you thinking about tonight, Brad? What's your hopes? Well, I mean, I know what your hopes are. Your hopes are to win, but I mean, that's the ultimate goal. But what's your, what did we find yesterday that was all wrong with the car? Let's start with that.
Which time?
I mean, all of it. And what?
Well, let's just start with what I'm thinking.
What's not wrong, really? I mean,
I'm thinking I'm gonna have to find somewhere to take a nap tonight.
Yeah.
So if y'all can't find me, y'all just make sure I'm awake before it's time to get in the car.
All right. Well, that's not important. Let's talk about racing then.
Well, first thing was J-Bar was apparently had worked loose, which is, I mean, that's my fault. That's part of your weekly checks that you're supposed to do. The bolt had worked loose and the J-Bar was all the way. That's going to change the handling characteristics of the car a lot. So we got that fixed. What else was it? I don't remember.
4-bar.
Yeah. One of the butterfly cuts on that aluminum 4-bar plate that broke out. The 4-bar plate scooted back. So
And
that had trailed the rear end.
Left front tie rod.
Yep. And the left front tie rod has always hit the lower control arm when you turn to the left, if you turn lock to lock. And I'm assuming when I led the power steering pump yesterday to get the air out, turning it all the way to the left, it hit the lower control arm and bent the tie rod. Now we got a bent tie rod on the front and on both fronts. We're innovative.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what they do now anyways, isn't it?
Yeah, they come from the factory bent, so
Exactly.
you just, I'm sure everybody's going to be like, no, don't do that, but screw it. 12 o'clock last night, I wasn't taking it off to put nothing else on.
Alright, and if it's weird and hot laps, you got a parts truck over there, we can go, we can replace tie rod, ain't nothing to replace tie rod. Hey, it is just us in our truck. Chris, Joel, and Zach are behind us, and we've got some more people coming on later. We rode separate today just because we're leaving so early and everybody's kind of got different things to do.
And my dad's got to go to work in cars.
Yeah, and his daddy's got to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning, and Talladega will probably drag butt all night, and we'll probably be racing at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he's got to go to work, so he's got to get out of there as soon as we get done. He don't have time to wait around on money. So, Austin, are y'all heading to Talladega? Yes, we are headed to Talladega Short Track. Good luck and keep a hammering. Thank you, Outfits Garage. Student said, hey from Andy, good luck and be safe. Thank you. So,
What was that?
what was that?
Something like that. So.
There's the ton.
Huh?
There's the ton. Did you change anything setup-wise or anything this week compared?
Yeah, we moved some lead around. And, you know, a lot of people say that they don't put their cars on the scales no more. They just go with load numbers. And, I mean, I understand what you're trying to do there, but at the same time, you still need to know what your race car is so you can kind of be prepared to know what's going on and what you're working with. So we moved a stick of lead around last night, changed some load number, or one load number. We're gonna give that a try. Yeah, we did try. That's right. We changed 2 after it was set done.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try that. And I know, you know, the car was good, but it can always be better. So.
We lost. Last time we raced, we lost. I mean, that's not good enough for us.
And like I said, you know, that J-Bar doing that could have had a lot to do with it. So.
Yeah. The J-Bar is pretty important.
But that's no excuse, so, because we should have caught that during the week, when we was checking nuts and bolts. There's nobody fault but our own.
Who changed out some bolts, driver?
That's what I said.
You.
I said it was my fault.
Alright, guys, so I think that's pretty much got us.
Gotta give a huge shout out to Wendell for getting our motor back to us. Going through it, finding out that we had an issue with the rings. And I think he said there was 1 or 2 valve springs that was weak. So.
And even, like, I think what they seen in the video, he was in our video and he came up to the shop and helped us.
Yeah, so.
That means a lot. You don't see many engine builders that are going to come up and help you. And he does a lot for our program. Anytime we have any problems, we take the motor to him and he gets it right back to us as quick as he can. A lot of times it's within that week. Now we've had to wait we've had to wait I think once, 2 or 3 weeks, which we did have another motor to run in the meantime that he allowed us to run until we got ours back, because he was a little bit backed up and wasn't able to get on ours right then. Completely understandable. He's busy. But this time of the year, everybody's wide open, everybody's needing motor work, so we completely understand that, but we greatly appreciate him. We greatly appreciate him working on that and getting us turned back around real quick.
And everybody that's on the side of the car. You know.
Yeah.
Keith at KT Heating and Air, he came up the other day. He bought a hat from us last year, and I think he's wore it just about every day at work, underneath houses and all, and he said it's time for new one, and he came and bought that last hat we had, and, you know, just out of the blue, just handed us, you know, a donation for the car to help us out. So,
right.
You know, things like that go a long ways. That means
small or large. I mean, everything helps us.
That means the world.
And we've also, going off of that, we've also had some people, or one person in particular, Mr. Wayne Smith. He has donated to our team several times. He's just somebody that watches our channel and just wants to chip in, and that helps a lot. He's done a lot for us.
Yeah, I mean, we do the YouTube videos and all for everyone to enjoy and watch. To see support like that, I would have never guessed that we would have had that kind of support. It means the world to me.
Right. So, well, what he was saying about sponsors, he didn't elaborate on all of them, so I'll give a rundown. Keith at KT Heating and Air, Superior Bearing and Supply West there, they've been great to us. This is their 2nd year with us. Vaughn Motorsports and Racing Supply, he's a great friend of ours. He helps us out with racing parts. Vinson Race Engines, like we said, it's our engine builder. He's great. He's been awesome to us the last several years. BC Days Oil Service, LLC, that is our business. We haven't completely got that going yet. Somebody asked us the other day.
We're hoping to have it going, though,
within 2 to 3 weeks.
In the next week or 2. So.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
We're in the final stages. We're just got to finalize everything.
Yeah, we got our LLC paperwork back last week, so that's all we were really waiting on, and now we just got to get everything together. We haven't really been able to work on the business this week just because we've had to work on the race car, but we plan to get that going and get that off the ground really, really quick.
So if you're in Etowah County and need an oil change, make sure you do
Etowah or surrounding counties. It's not just Etowah. Etowah, Marshall, Calhoun, St. Clair, call us. We'll do your oil change at your house, at your business if they allow that. Our prices are very competitive to everybody else's. We're convenient.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Never mind. Go ahead.
We're convenient. You got a clean house, you don't have time to go get your oil changed, or whatever the case may be, we can come to your house and change that for you. Is there something you wanted to say?
Well, that's what I was going to say. You don't have to wait in line. You don't have to get out of your car and go sit in the waiting room.
Right.
Nothing like that.
And with COVID going on, I know a lot of people, especially the elderly and the high risk, are kind of scared of getting out right now. And I mean, it's understandable. It's understandable. So that's a good thing for them to utilize, because they're not having to get out and sit in a waiting room with a bunch of other people. But we've got several comments. Let's see what we've got here.
And we don't have all of our prices 100% set in stone yet. We're still working on getting all that situated, but we do feel like, you know, there are going to be like multiple car discounts and discounts as far as repetitive.
Right,
usage.
you use this so many times to get one certain amount.
We're still working all that out on paper and all, but
we're in the baby stages.
Yeah, just keep your eyes out for it.
Alright. John said, I hope the engine runs well for y'all. Thank you, John. We hope so too.
Sounds like it's going to.
Yeah, it sounds mean. It sounds completely different. Steven, how's the baby? She's great. She's great. She right now is still just a little bit chilly, especially at night and with the pollen and everything crazy. So we haven't started bringing her to the racetrack yet, but within the next month or so, she'll start coming with us and she'll start being in the shop. So you'll start seeing her a lot more.
Speaking of oil changes, I'm due for an oil change. I said something good about oil change business owner and miles new.
Yeah, I'm 3,000 miles over, Mr. Oil Change.
I'm only 60.
Well, hey, you see, he puts us off. Somebody said, do you race the NASCAR Advanced Auto Parts weekly? No.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. We just run limited late models at local dirt tracks.